Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 18th through the 24th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Gemini. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Page of Cups. This is giving me a sense of picking your energy up. Slowly but surely, one day at a time, it's picking up and up and up and up each day. Because you're coming from somewhere there. In the recent past, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands. You seem to be upset about something for quite a minute. This lasted. You're coming out of it slowly but surely, but man, very pressing type of an energy, very... It's almost like you're going inward and you're living in this very pressing energy, and that's all you do for some reason, for whatever the hell happened there. And then I see slowly but surely you're picking yourself up from there and coming out to the surface. In the current situation, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. I mean, you're making your way towards stepping into your power here, big time. Creating a sense of stability. There's a slightly maternal energy showing up, attached to you and to your stability. So I don't know how that kind of intertwines here, but it does. But anyways, in the immediate future, the Strength card, the Devil, the Ace of Cups. Trying to figure out what you're doing with this one. There's an energy of a brand new beginning, and it looks like the best thing that could ever happen to you, but at the same time you're giving me a sense of looks can be deceiving, because it does carry that devil energy. So it's almost like wearing a mask of the best thing that you could possibly wish for. But is it that? And that's where you come in, trying to figure it out, you know? So, let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Page of Cups. The King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're starting to feel better and better here for sure. Still feeling there's a residual energy of heaviness that's still there. From whatever you're coming from there. Wow, you scared the shit out of me, Bubba. Oh. So there's still a little bit of that heaviness, but it's not nowhere near that. You're more focused on what's ahead. And it's a nice energy as you move forward here. There's a sense of confidence that you're kind of coming through with. What's up, baby girl? What's up, little girl? You remind me with this crazy hair of a crazy aunt type of an energy. I don't know why. Every time you show up, I'm like, you look like that crazy aunt, which, well, my aunt, the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I see the resemblances. I could see it. But, yeah. Okay, can you make up your mind? Because I know you're going to want to lay on my cards. Okay. Let's do the Three of Wands in the recent past. You get the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. What are you doing? You were doing your thing here. You were doing your thing, and all of a sudden you've been pulled in this energy of having to deal with something quite tough, quite hard. And I see you kind of, you know, I'm just minding my own business, doing me. Doing the best I can. And then this energy comes and grabs you and pulls you into... There's something heavy at play. I don't know what the hell happened. So this tells me that it might have been sudden, unannounced, unplanned. It feels like a disruption, like you were disrupted. For the Four of Cups, you get the Knight of Swords, the Hangman, the Queen of Cups. But you weren't because it wasn't directly impacting you. You were part of it. You almost look like you're creating space for the situation to unfold. Which, again, the situation is pretty heavy. I don't know what the hell went down, but you're responding to that call, which to me seems like a grabbing type of an energy, like it just grabbed you. And you're responding to it by creating space. There's a lot of love there that you're coming through with, but you just stand still in front of this massive sadness. Okay. Let me do the Two of Wands. The Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. It hurt you too, but again, I don't see the direct involvement here. In terms of whatever went down in this heaviness, you were not necessarily part of it. You were just dragged into it. And then, yes, it did affect you. There's a lot of pain here. And there's you trying to take care of yourself as you're going through basically a process of creating space for this energy to unfold, to take its course. Lots of pain, though, with it. So, when I say you're not directly part of it, I mean, let's say there was a fight, right, with somebody. You weren't involved in that fight. But then again, you're kind of being called around that energy of that fight to just kind of be there with it until it dissolves. You know what I mean? But it is hurting you because all parts involved are connected to you somehow. You know what I mean? So not directly, but still very painful. As to the Knight of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Moon, the Nine of Swords. Very perseverant here. Very kind of shaking it off. Like, okay, now that that's done, we need to keep going. We need to push through, It's not easy. Not an easy energy. But very, very perseverant in how you show up. Still carrying, as I said, a little bit of a lingering type of an energy, a little bit of a residual. A lot, actually, but it's there. It's contained. Of whatever went down in there. For the Ten of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, something that has to do with your stability is at play big time right now. I see you pulling away a lot in the energy of home buddy. Like, I want to be around home or something. And again, you're a Gemini. At the same time, you're giving me a sense of, but I feel the need to go too. What do I do? You know what I mean? But especially internally comes a sense of just stick around. Stick around wherever you make it home. It doesn't have to be your home, So there's a sense of staying put for a little bit, and at the same time a sense of, I want to go. Which, again, you're not a Gemini for nothing, You're going to experience both at the same time, because why not? For the Empress, in the current situation, you get the Page of Wands, the Judgment card, the Emperor. You're definitely embarking into... It's a blend of the two, though. You're killing me here. You can't give it to me straight. I mean, you are, but then you take it away because you're giving me the opposite too. You're blending into an energy of your own masculine side, right? The one that takes care of shit. The one that, has everything sorted out, and it's a matter of let's go, let's do. There's that feminine aspect to it too, though, in the scene here, and trying to figure out if it's yours. Are you blending the two, where the feminine energy is just, you know, very nurturing, very caring, very, okay, as much as I want to go and do and create and I also kind of have to take care of myself and love myself through this process. So that's why these energies are coming out in almost contrasting ways here. Of I'm leaning towards being more home, more present at home, but at the same time I want to go too. You know, the go, the driven energy of the masculine is there. The one where I just want to, you know, bubble bath with salts and all sorts of things and just kind of chill for a little bit. That's the feminine. So I feel like there's a blend of two here that are yours. There could be others involved here, other energies involved too, that kind of bring in a nice mix of that. I feel like your energies are kind of trying to find that balanced place in which both can function at, you know, from a peaceful type of a place here. For the Strength card in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a place in which you reach that balance, in which you do create something stable for you that you can love yourself through and the space that you're creating. And it looks like it's hard to get there, but once you get there, it's like, you know. So whatever it is that you're doing now, it's paying off. It's looking good. It's looking nice. Let's do the Devil in the immediate future. The Strength card, the High Priestess, the Magician. Oh, so this Devil is your energy then. Hold on. Let me do the Ace of Cups. The Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords. You're starting to, the minute you get to this place of, oh, I made it. Whew, I created something for myself that is, it's unbelievable and it's amazing, and it's like the minute you get there, you don't get to enjoy that place for too long because you're starting to manifest the next best thing, right? But with that one, you're giving me a sense of looks can be deceiving, which is telling me that you're probably starting to manifest something that should look a certain way or should feel a certain way, or you're a little bit blindfolded when it comes to this manifestation. That's why the Devil is showing up tied up to it. So let's say, well, I want a house with 10 floors and 100 rooms and 50 bathrooms. You know? That could be, like, would that house truly make you happy? Well, no, because I have to clean it. But then if I can afford that, I can afford for somebody else to clean it too. So yeah, that's okay. So kind of leaning a lot in how it should look, exactly how it should. You know, like there's no energy to it almost. Like you're manifesting something in the material, like you're manifesting happiness in the material. Which it's kind of looking like it maybe should be reversed, where you manifest the energy of what would make you happy, and then it'll define itself in the material. But you're shooting towards material happiness for some reason. And then here you are chasing happiness from your heart. No, correction, from your head space, where it should be from your heart. That's where happiness resides. So there's a little bit of bumping heads there, you and you, in terms of what it is that you're manifesting, what it is that you want. Once you get to this place of peace, calm, serenity, the one that you're kind of trying to put together right now, and you're finally there, and you're like, oh, you know. And even with this one, you're giving me a sense of it's the little things that count. Then why the hell are you manifesting a house with 10 floors and 100 bedrooms and 50 bathrooms if it's the little things? You know, how little are those bedrooms or baths? Because then there's confusion. Then you're not only confusing me or yourself, you're confusing the hell out of the universe. And the universe is looking, is like, so what did you exactly want? Okay. So I wouldn't I get what you're trying to do here. From here, because you feel so good where you're at, you want more. It's human nature. We all want more at some point, right? It's you want to progress. You want to evolve. What do you want to evolve in, though? You know? It's like you're mixing up the visualization of that manifestation where it has to be that, and it has to be happiness tied up to the material, which I don't think that's what you're achieving here to begin with. So why would you mix it up then afterwards? Well, I want to see it too. I don't just want to feel it. Okay. You're not giving yourself enough time, first of all. Second of all, you're throwing the concept of happiness onto material stuff. You know, so I don't know how proper that's going to be. Because at the end of all of this, I'm seeing you confused like fuck. Just like I am right now. I'm like, what? Hold on, what? What'd you want? When at the core of this is love and happiness. And it's like, hold on. I don't think you're going to find that in the 100 rooms of the 10th floor house you're manifesting. But okay. Maybe that's why you need so many to look. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a weird continuation of this. So once you get to this place, give yourself plenty of time to be here and then manifest whatever it is for your growth. Just try not to push it towards the material as much. I mean, if you want to, yes, but don't confuse that with happiness, because that's not what it's going to be, and it's going to show you that. From the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You're reaching a place of balance here, you know, clear. We interrupt this program. We do, because Juno managed to jump on everything and took off my camera, took off everything, which never happens. But because I was on the last card, I'm like, I'm not going to redo this whole reading. So I was on the last universe for you, which said, as I said, that you are reaching a place of balance. It does seem like you're clear-minded with that King of Swords there. Your intuition is at play, so you're definitely reaching that place of balance. And we saw that in the immediate future, as you got to that spot of, oh man, this feels good. I have no idea what the hell happened with that. I think you're rushing a little bit in manifesting something, because it's the natural desire to grow when you feel like everything's finally okay, you know. So that could have pushed you into a place of, okay, now let's manifest everything. So try not to rush. Try to enjoy that moment. When you reach your destination, try to enjoy it as much as possible. And then, because again, energetically speaking, I see you being quite balanced, clear-minded. Intuition is there. Everything is in place. So try not to rush that evolution. Try to let it happen naturally. And then you'll get to that place in which you'll know what to manifest and what you actually need. Again, sorry about the final commotion that you didn't get to see because the camera literally twisted and shut off. I'm like, oh my god. She jumped. There was a squirrel. She got scared. She jumped in the middle of the reading and started running on the cards, and then she took everything apart, and I'm like, okay. But again, final card, I'm like, nope, we're not redoing the reading. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.